good people. Thank you for joining me on another walk. Today I'm in Maidstone, and I'm going to walk from Maidstone all the way to Headcorn via Sutton Valence and the King's Woods. I have started this walk in the worst imaginable way, which is basically up a steep hill and down a dual carriageway for about 4 miles. I don't think I realized when I mapped this thing out that I was going to be going along this main road for 4 miles. But this is what it is. So I'm almost to mile 3. Once I get to mile 4, I'll be able to turn off, and it should be a nice walk from there on out. And I won't actually be very far from Sutton Valence at that point. Sutton Valence has a castle, which we will be able to go see, and also a really nice pub, which I'm looking forward to stopping there and then continuing the journey on to Headcorn after that. Anyway, join me. Right, finally I'm off that main road. I've turned onto a footpath. I make my way towards Sutton Valence. These trees full of plums. Took a little one here, took a bite. It's very sweet. The skin is super sour. Makes your lips pucker, but the inside is really sweet and juicy. And yes, next stop, Sutton Valence. Stop there for some lunch. Saw this church on the footpath in the distance, and I didn't know I was going to be passing it or not. So just passing it by now. So let's try and see if we can go inside. Maybe not. Well, the church is locked, but it's 1:15 now, and I'm pretty hungry. So I think I'm just going to stop here. There's a nice little bench here I could sit on and have some food now, and just make my way into Sutton Valence after that. I stopped at a sandwich shop in Maidstone and got myself a BLT and some crisps, and I have some random snacks as well to keep me going. I'll let you guess why King's Wood is called King's Wood. And apparently there still are fallow deer that run around the woods, so I'll keep my eye peeled for them, but I don't expect to see anything. I never see any wildlife in the Kentish woods, apart from a few insects. I don't know why that is. I've ended up on the grounds of the Sutton Valence School, which is, surprise, surprise, a private school, which is why it has such incredible grounds and facilities and views. But anyway, yes, we are in Sutton Valence now, walking towards the Queen's Head pub. Don't tell anyone, but this may be Kent's best beer garden here at the Queen's Head in Sutton Valence. Perfect day for it, and incredibly, I'm the only person here. It's 2:30 on a Saturday, so I figure probably be a bit busy by now, but incredibly, I'm the only one here. Landowner was just mowing the grass back here. It's looking spick and span, and yes, I'm going to enjoy this pint and then make my way down to Headcorn. Such a shame to leave that pub, as it's such an excellent pub. I mean, that is like a truly, for me anyway, that's like a moon underwater pub right there. I love that house back there as well, the vines. That reminds me of Hampton Court Palace. Anyway, let's keep walking towards Headcorn. Let's check out Sutton Valence a bit. The Norman Count of Aumale, Baldwin the Bethune, probably built the castle in the middle of the 12th century. It was used as a residence for over 150 years by a succession of important lords and earls. Having passed down through various marriages, in 1238 the castle was owned by Simon de Montfort, 6th Earl of Leicester. As leader of the baronial rebellion against Henry III, he was killed at the Battle of Evesham in 1265, and his estates were confiscated by the crown. Henry III then conferred the castle on his half-brother, William de Valence, as a reward for his support during the rebellion. The village of Sutton, or Southtown, became known as Sutton Valence, or Sutton Valence, as we say today. William's son, Aymer de Valence, inherited the castle in 1307 and stayed here in June 1315. Remarkably, 3 of the Valence household accounts have survived. These show that the family spent their time constantly traveling between their many estates. In the period between May 1296 and September 1297, Joan de Valence, William's widow, spent time at 8 different residences, including a month here at Sutton Valence. After this date, very little is known about the history of the castle. I am continuing now. I'm leaving Sutton Valence and I'm going out into the glorious Kent countryside on my way towards Headcorn, where I shall catch a train back home. I'm trying to work out my strategy here. I need to go straight down, but there's a bunch of cows in front of me, and it looks like there's some calves, and it looks like I see some cows with horns on them, which could indicate that bull in the field. I'm not sure. I know the females can have horns as well sometimes, but it does look like there's a big cow blocking my path. That may be the bull. It's a big field. I mean, I could go sort of all the way around, like way down that way and around. I've decided to give it all a wide berth and go all the way around. I think that's the best strategy. I should probably stick to like well-maintained national footpath routes rather than making my own, because it's often a nightmare. Just unmaintained paths, walking through nettles and brambles and all sorts of crap. Anyway, back on the route now. I continue to head towards Headcorn. Right, I've ended up on someone's fat pad here. MTV crib style home. Oh, here it is. Here's my footpath exit. And now on to a golf course. Walking through this golf course reminds me golf is not a sport but a game, and it sucks. Just want to reiterate that. Thank you. Well, I managed to navigate the Weald of Kent golf course, I think, safely. In fairness to that golf course, it was fairly well marked, the footpath, so very grateful for that. Thank you, Weald of Kent golf course, for marking your public footpaths clearly. I think I'm about 2.5 miles away from Headcorn. I've been forced to convert my shorts back into long trousers because my legs are getting destroyed. Kentish pear trees, and perry, I'd say, is another underrated beverage which people don't drink or talk about enough. Does anybody else like perry? Let me know if you like or have ever drunk perry. Well, through this field, and I think we're about to enter suburbia. Ah yes, a new build estate on the edge of town. Well, what does one do when they have 40 minutes to spare in Headcorn before catching a train? There is a tap room, craft beer and ale tap room, which is right up my street. But it is packed. I think it is genuinely the busiest place in town. I didn't really see a free seat, so I may just avoid that. I don't really feel like going in there and have everyone stare at me. I don't know where I'll sit. Here comes a tractor. Well, maybe no surprise, the church is locked on a Saturday evening. So I think I'll head back down Headcorn High Street and walk towards the station. Right, there you go. Maidstone to Headcorn via Sutton Valence. Hope I didn't offend any golfers there with my comment. Was the walk any good? Is it worth doing? I mean, the thing is, I messed up. I shouldn't have started in Maidstone. I should have started that walk in Bearstead, which is the stop before Maidstone for me. And I could have snaked my way through the countryside and joined up on the route that I took towards Sutton Valence. In fact, Bearstead is close to Leeds Castle, and I could have technically walked up to Leeds Castle via the public footpath, walked around there a bit, and then come back down to join the route that I took towards Sutton Valence and Headcorn. So that's my fault. I messed up there. It could have been a much better walk. I would say that I do recommend Sutton Valence, and that pub, the Queen's Head's an excellent little pub. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I'm not making more of these videos. Just other things, take up more time, unfortunately for me. This is fast becoming a seasonal walking channel, I think. But hopefully I'll get to do something again soon here as we transition into the autumn. And yeah, have a good one. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye.